in South Africa, we have a different way of telling time. You know, just now, now, and then so late.
So staying indoors hasn't been, as bad as people say. I'm growing a nice isolation beard for about 3 months now. 3 months? I broke up with my girlfriend in January, so yeah, about 3 months now.
Stop that! Stop that! Ek bel die polisie!
I know what you're thinking. What the hell's wrong with this guy? I may not look like much. I'm a poor man. I will never own land, but I will love you till the day you die. At least that's what I told my wife, and she bought it. You ever wonder if your parents lied to you and all along they were really brother and sister? You ever forget something and just can't remember what it is, but by the time you do, your grandparents are dead? You ever go to Michael Jackson's house as a kid? And the only complaint you have is that he said you were too small to ride the roller coaster? I'm married now, which is awesome. Keeps my mom off my back. She used to call me once a week. Robbie, when you gonna settle down and give me a grandchild? I tell her, sorry, Mom, I love you, but I just want to stay friends. I can see a lot of my mother and myself. I just don't want to see myself and her. When I told her I was getting my GED, she said, Robbie, I have a present for you. Something to represent your future, where you're going in the world. You might know the book. Oh, the places you'll go. Seems nice, right? But then I opened up and looked on the inside to find that the pages had been ripped out, and she scratched in one word. My mother's a monster. He came here for an experience.
He just experienced Robbie Brooks.
Isolation, a poem. We're all home alone in isolation, scared or confused of our situation. We don't know what will be the duration, and it's causing us all lots of frustration. We get bombarded with so much information that some of us just reach for sedation or medication, or sit in front of the old PlayStation or play with a dog, maybe a Dalmatian or Alsatian. Or you look at your partner with a hint of flirtation. Fancy a bit of fornication? But she looks back with clear irritation, so you turn your hand to masturbation. Can't go to work, can't go on vacation, just stuck in the same old location. It's driving me nuts, I've reached my limitation. Strangulation or self-decapitation? No, stay strong, think of your preservation. Perhaps there will be a vaccination. Just breathe deeply and practice relaxation. Be patient, grasshopper, there will be salvation.
I fucked up. I waited too long to buy essential items. So now I'm stuck with whatever's left in shops. So I bought like a double pack of deodorants. So now because I can't clean my ass because of lack of toilet paper, I just spray over the top.
Or a few days into the isolation, I went to the shops the other day. There was minimal milk, not a lot of bread, but there were plenty of Nickelback CDs.
People can complain over cuck. People are saying things like, oh, but I can't walk my dog. I'm like, yeah, it's cuck. You can't walk your dog. But if the government lets just everyone walk a dog, fuck, I'll go and borrow a dog next door to take a walk down the street. It's a great old time. Can you imagine how many people that don't have dogs? Dogs will get stolen. I will steal a dog to take a walk after day 10. But the reality of this thing is that this virus is aggressive. Aggressive. Look at the numbers in Italy. Look at New York now. More than 800 people have died in that city already. And they've got more than 30,000 infections. Now you want to go and walk the dog. Man, walk the dog around the house. You can't even take a walk. Why would you? I'm not anti-dog. Don't fight me. I don't want to fight with anybody that's got dog hair on the couch. Those dog hair people with a dog hair on the couch and they got the dog medical aid, I love you. But now is not the time. Pick your battles, man. Shit.
The Queen looks nice, doesn't she?
Nice? Of course nice. Because she's Indian.
Not the Queen.
All of them, the whole royal family Indian.
What are you talking about?
Oh, think about it, yaar. Huh? Descended from Queen Victoria, Empress of India, so Indian.
Rubbish.
Not rubbish, look at them. Huh? They all live in the same family house together, Indian. All work in the family business, Indian. All have arranged marriages, Indian. They all have sons. Daughters no good, Indian. Children live with their parents until they are married, Indian.
Dad!
What more do you want? You want them to put on turbans and charm snakes out of baskets?
But Dad! Harry, Wills, Fergie!
They're all Indian. All except Prince Charles. He's African.
What?
If he was Indian, he'd have smaller ears.
This would be the worst time to get like a gum boil or like your toothache. You can't just go to the fucking dentist. You are stuck with that thing. What if you catch a pile? You know a pile? You get a dirt pile in the middle, like day 4. Oh, this pile is now, it's bad now. Now you don't have medication. You can't just go to a doctor. You people are dealing with serious problems. You got a duck pile in the back. Now you're starting to call your granny. Your whole life you were laughing at your granny. Now all of a sudden you're going, Granny, what can I put on the pile at the back? No, my child, can get 2 tea bags, 1 rooibos and 1 Ceylon tea, and make the one hot and one cold, and then put Vaseline. We're going to have to go back, baby. It's about to get prehistoric in here. Oh, I see people pulling tooth with a cotton string and the door closing again. Those are the things that concern me.
Hey, having social anxiety has got its perks. I've been preparing myself my entire life for this self-isolation. Perth is actually the most isolated capital city in the world. So if we're all locked down, we have the potential of becoming the loneliest people on the planet. The Whitlams once said that there's no aphrodisiac like loneliness, which means we also have the potential of being the most sexually active and desirable people on the planet. It's one way of looking at things. Something I'm looking forward to. That and the kids going back to school. I'd like some quality alone time with my wife without this 1.5 meter social distancing. But until then, I'm staying self-isolated. I'm relieving the tension on my own. Be safe. Look after yourself. Bye.
Wait a minute, do I see what I think I will? Did it think I see sure to get low? Make the same when it's up that close. Make it rain, I'm making it snow. With the pole, I got the big roll. I'ma say that I prefer them no clothes. I'm into that, I love women exposed. She threw it back at me, I gave her hold. This ain't a problem, I know where it goes. She had them apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. To get your home, my jeans full of guap, and they ready for shows. Cadillacs made back for the sexy ground. Put tone on the rocks that'll make you moan. 1 step, come on, 2 steps, come on, 3 steps, come on. That is 3 grand. What you think I'm playing, baby girl? I'm the man. I did a rubber band. That's when I told her, her legs on my shoulder. I knew it was over. That Henny and